And welcome back to Let's Play Podcast. I'm still on this level. We're gonna
Also,
go take out the chamber.
Let's Play Podcast. Also, the game of futility.
Yeah.
Too many missiles. What will he do?
I need to come up with the right tagline for Let's Play to use in the intro.
Yeah.
Because something I've discovered is that people don't actually understand what I mean by Let's Play Podcast. So maybe I need to come up with a tagline that describes it the right way.
It's a Let's Play, but more fun. Oh, more talking, more fun. No, there's got to be something better than that. Oh.
Is it gonna? Oh, good. I was gonna say if it doesn't get rid of the flame things, I'm kind of screwed. I'm gonna have to fly out of here. That was actually one of the easier bases.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there might be more.
It's a meteor. That's why. I will say I've not. Depending on what it is, I don't think I've generally been a big fan of the Let's Play genre.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, it's not for everyone.
Yeah. Definitely a bigger fan of like the speed run /
Oh yeah, I love
like
speedrun.
very like high skill based.
See, the difference though between Let's Plays and speedruns is that I would never be able to do a speedrun show.
Well, clearly.
Like I watch those things and it baffles me how they figure out the stuff they do.
Did you watch the guy beat his own Mario record?
I can't be sure if it's the same one you're talking about. I've seen a couple of different ones. No, if it was a week ago, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, he shaved like 2/200ths of a second or something like.
That's close.
2/10. It was some like good amount of time, but it was so close.
Yeah. And
like the setup he had was really ridiculous because it was like.
Which Mario run? Mario Bros. The original?
Yeah, original.
Nice. I think I remember seeing that pop up. I just haven't watched it.
Yeah, so it's about like 6 minutes is the length of the video.
Right.
But like the way the guy has it set up is it automatically times every segment.
Mm-hmm.
So he's literally like
there's a missile right there.
finishing a level and it's showing him how much time off of his like record it is.
Right.
And so for like the first all of the levels except for the final level, he's just exactly on time. Like that is how far like that.
So it was only the last level that he beat his time on?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh yeah. But no, it was kind of interesting to watch.
Nice. 1 second. I'm gonna do it, Sam. I'm gonna beat this game. I'm an expert.
You better.
Canary only 21% damage. Take out this virus before it hits my gunner. But yeah, dude, speedrunning is so fascinating. It's not something that I usually keep up on, but like when like Summer Games Done Quick or something comes out, I watch it all week. Like it's just so cool to watch, especially when it's all in order and it's like a good community of like them explaining what they're doing.
Did you
and stuff,
miss
and it's a show.
One of them?
Yeah, one of them got out of range. They run away from you, like the missiles and stuff. They just run. So if you don't catch up to them in time, they get out of the fight zone and they continue on.
That's kind of crazy.
I can leave too. I can run away from battles and like go back to the main map and stuff, and let them go.
That's pretty intense.
Yeah. Or if I just feel like I'm not gonna finish this level in enough time, I can leave the level and go back to the map and deal with stuff.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna head up to Eladard, but I'm gonna go by my mothership on the way and heal.
Weak.
No, don't move, and then just go. My fast ship. Saw that countdown too. You must be getting ready to launch missiles.
Ooh.
5 targets.
Barrier entrance.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I got this.
Oh, that looked a lot easier. That does not look like a complicated puzzle.
This is like actually in Star Fox.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
Oh, but I want to destroy the missiles.
How do you feel about drones?
Um, I mean, I like drones. I haven't been able to use one yet. Um, I'm kind of dying to get myself like a Phantom
Yeah.
because they're
I,
like they're not the best obviously, but they're at a cool price point where it's very like easy to get a good quality one for cheap. Um, Now they're getting even crazier. Like the Phantom 4s and stuff are insane. I was like already in at the Phantom 3. I was like, man, I already have my GoPro Black and I can just attach that and do 4K, like, and be able to crop it and stuff when I'm in post, and like it'd be awesome.
yeah.
Um, and now they're getting really crazy. Like the stabilization they're getting on those things is crazy. It's awesome.
Oh, I know. I the things that I like really want to get are a like a gimbal system for just for a regular camera for video.
Yep.
Because they just
Now,
seem like it's
yeah,
so effective.
that's another thing. Just like the Phantom, the other thing I was always looking at in school from a giving up a little bit of quality for the price is the Ronin. The Ronin stabilizer is like really awesome for the price. It's
Ronin.
comparable to like the movie, which is like the big one that people use.
Yeah.
And that one's like really expensive. And the only thing above that, what people use are the steady cams, or
Yeah.
which are super fucking expensive.
Yeah. I mean, well, steady cams themselves are not super expensive.
Well, no, you're not. I'm not talking about what you're talking about. The steady
Yeah.
cams are the vest and arm system.
Yeah. No, no,
Those are
no.
like the name brand ones are very expensive, like 15,000 to start.
Well, for the amount of weight,
Right.
right?
You can get the little like weight gimbals that they call steady cams. They call them glide cams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Those are a lot cheaper.
I've got a couple of those.
Oh yeah.
I've got one of them, and I was thinking about getting like the vest for it, but I feel like for the most part, not doing anything like really long form, the vest is probably not as important.
Right. That's like for me, looking at that kind of stuff, like I'd much rather have the stabilizer than like the glide cam thing or
Yeah.
like the vest. Like I'd rather have a Ronin. The issue runs there is battery life and stuff because they die
Yep.
pretty fast. But if you have the money to like save on getting a Ronin and then buy like extra batteries and stuff so you can load it up all day,
Yeah.
I think there is use to that.
Yeah. I mean, I actually
Yeah.
have so there were a couple at CES which were pretty cool, and then
Yeah.
I also actually saw I have a cheap Chinese knockoff. I don't know how much it'll handle,
Mm-hmm.
and I've never been able to configure it right because
Right.
when you're not,
It's hard. Yeah.
which is unfortunate because I spent like $500 on it, so
Well,
it
I mean, we'll play
feels
with all
bad
that
for a
stuff.
throwaway.
Like
Yeah,
I'll definitely play with all that stuff with you and get it working the way it should be working. It'll be a lot of
yeah,
fun. I can't
yeah.
wait to do that like video stuff with people that are interested in doing video stuff.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
I actually have you looked at the DJI Osmo?
Yes. Philip Bloom has been playing with that for a couple months now
Oh,
and putting up
really?
videos a lot. Like he just throws videos on Facebook of it a lot, and like it looks really great. It looks really cool. I need to look more into it and see like
So
the
they
functionality of it and how much it costs and stuff.
you're talking about the small handheld one, right?
Yeah, the little handheld stabilizer.
So they had them at CES, where you could literally rent them out
Oh,
and
really?
just play with them. So like the guy, there was a guy on one of my buses. He had one. I was like, hey, what is that? Like, and I played with it. It's very nice. It is
Yeah.
like very smooth. The quality is actually pretty good, and it's just really handy to do. Now I don't know. It's interesting because you brought up Philip Bloom, so I'd be curious to see how good the quality of the stuff that he's doing is.
Yeah.
Because my initial thought is like, there's only so much you can do with this, but he could probably break that barrier
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
quick.
I mean, the thing is, it's like everything is getting so like the gap between like consumer low end to like professional is getting so small
Oh
now.
yeah,
It's insane. I mean,
it's
hell,
actually on sale right now for $569.
well, I guess there's that. But I mean, hell, fucking, there was a movie at, wasn't Sundance or Cannes last year, or
That was
maybe
yeah,
last year, that was shot on an iPhone.
iPhone.
Like, that's what you can do, with the technology that's out there right now. It's crazy.
All right, Mike. My timer somehow broke, so we're gonna have to eyeball it on this one.
That's fine. We'll finish this level and then we'll just start the next one before we go to Venom.
Yeah, I think we're about right because my total audio timer is 1 hour and 13 minutes. So
Cool. Yep, I'm not worried. If we go long, we can go long.
yeah. So the Osmo is actually on sale right now for $570, and the accessory kit for $799. But like,
you know what I've been looking at for a long time, and not anything I can like. It's not something I'm gonna like pull the trigger on because I can't. But one day, the Blackmagic Ursa.
Ooh.
It's like their professional level video camera. The thing is awesome. Like, say what you will about Blackmagic. Say what you will about Blackmagic in general, but like, there's a reason why. Like, there is a reason why their stuff is cheaper than what you would expect, and it's because it's machine built. Like, it's not handcrafted and stuff. Like, there might be like differences from model to model, right?
That thing looks so boss.
But
oh
it's
my
like,
God.
I mean, you have to deal with like, I can't pay 3 times as much money for a camera with no features.
What's the price point on it?
That thing is, I think it's 5,000 for like the base model.
That's not bad.
That's a good model. Like, it's EF mount. It's still like, there's the only difference between the different models are the mount for the lenses. So and the difference is from an EF to a PL, and it's like $1,000 difference.
Oh, okay. So the Ursa is 5,000, and then there's an Ursa Mini.
Yeah, there's an Ursa Mini too, but I like the normal Ursa personally.
Yeah, I mean, for a while I had been looking at the Pocket in the cinema, and like,
the Pockets were very popular in film school.
Yeah, but based on what I was looking compared to what I was doing on a 5D, like, I was not impressed.
Yeah,
like, clearly they're better in a lot of ways because of the RAW capture, but
well, I mean, the main difference is that it's like, the main difference compared to like a 5D is that it is focused on video, which a 5D is a photo camera.
Yeah.
Essentially.
But then I was looking at like, but when you're comparing something like the Ursa at that price point or the Mini, which I don't know what the biggest difference between the two are.
Mostly form factor. I think they might have a couple stops of difference in their dynamic range, but it's not enough to really care about, I would say.
Yeah, but like, it says 5-inch fold-out monitor instead of 10-inch fold-out monitor.
Yeah.
I mean, like, at that, I feel like that's very much in the range of. I mean, that's competing with the C100 and the C300.
Oh yeah, it's easily comparable.
Yeah.
I would say it's more comparable to the C3 or C5 than C1 even. No, it's a really like cool camera, and it's built to basically accommodate your whole camera team. So it's like, you can have your camera op behind it, you have your first assistant on the side of it doing focus, and then you have your audio person on the other side doing all of the audio mixing. Like, it's awesome. It's really cool.
They made a C300 Mark II for $16,000.
Yeah.
The fuck? Ugh, that's crazy.
Cameras get absurdly expensive.
Oh yeah. So I started getting into video because of a Philip Bloom like intro tutorial sort of thing that he did on, I think it was Creative Live.
Oh yeah.
And I just love one of the first things he said. He was like, all right, because Creative Live does a lot with photographers, and he was just like, yeah, so videography is like photography times 10, like times 10. Just take whatever you're paying and multiply by 10.
Essentially.
That's videography. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what it feels like now. But no, it's exciting.
Oh, I'm so close. Yeah. I first got turned on to Philip Bloom when I was first really started following him was I saw his review, which if you've seen any of his reviews, they're like hour-long, like very in-depth reviews of cameras. I watched his review for the Sony A7S, which, if you don't know, it's
That's
a
pretty
camera.
more recent too.
Yeah, it was probably about 2 years ago that I saw it. That camera is essentially a night vision camera, like,
Yeah.
and not in the sense that it does night vision. It's you can go out to a pitch dark beach in the middle of the night with this camera,
Yeah, the ISO
and then
performance
pump
was
up the
ridiculous.
ISO, and it looks like it's the middle of the day. Like, and the quality is still to a point where it's acceptable.
So,
Like,
you
you could
interested
use
in
it.
talking about more on cameras? Then check us out next time on
Yeah,
Let's Play Podcast.
I'm gonna go kill these viruses, and we're gonna talk more about cameras because we're nerds. So, see you guys.